Nick Hilkins outside the King Power, West Ham Fan TV post-match reaction. Leicester 2, West Ham 1. Who gives a shit?
I said it the other day, mate, on the preview. Today, for me, it wasn't about a result. The best result for us was them players coming off that pitch and not picking up an injury. You know, I was very surprised with how strong the starting lineup was. You know, I would never have risked Rice and Paqueta today. I can understand Antonio and Benrahma playing because they didn't get any game time last week. But, look, they've come through the game. Look, it's tough for Leicester. You know, 6 weeks ago, I looked at this fixture and I was fearing the worst, thinking this could be, we might come here to need something. But, look, it's football at the end of the day, and it's not our fault that you haven't been great over 37 games. You know, don't take it out on us. It's not our fault. It's not our fault Bournemouth are shit and they can't beat Everton. It's part and parcel of football, and
someone's got to go down.
Yeah, someone's got to go down, and unfortunately they've joined Big Sam in the relegation zone.
It's a fall from grace for them, isn't it? Like, won everything over the last few years, and now they're in the Championship.
I'll be honest, like I said,
it shows you it's fragile.
I spoke to a Leicester fan when we was walking to the ground, and I said, look, there's a lot of clubs out there, and probably included us, that would swap what they've had in the last 10 years and take a relegation. You know, they've seen Premier League trophies here. They've won the FA Cup, the Charity Shield. You know,
semi-final.
It's tough times for them, but look, they're bounced back. They're a good football club. You know, as long as they keep hold of some players, it will be hard because there'll be a lot of players being linked with a lot of bigger clubs. No, sorry, not bigger clubs, but you know, teams in the Premier League that will look at like players like Maddison, Barnes, you know, Daka,
including us.
Including us, it's difficult times for them. But look, for us, it's as I said, get off the pitch, no injuries. You know, and it's all eyes on Prague now, mate. They were 10 days away. These players have got to have a nice rest. You know, Fiorentina obviously have got, I think, 2 games left. They play 3 days before the final.
I think they played Roma last game, didn't they?
No, they played Roma last night. They won, but Roma have got a Europa League final, didn't they? So, look, it's good. It's good to be in this position because, like, we never see this coming. You know, we was all fearing the worst at the beginning of January, February time, and we've managed to pull ourselves away. The Man United result at home was the biggest result of the season. So much confidence. Arsenal at home as well, being 2-0 down. You know, that's what you do. We dug our heels in, we got the results, we pulled ourselves away. Palace done it, Forest done it. These teams that decided to change the manager, you know, it didn't work out for them. And unfortunately, Leicester will be playing in the Championship next season. And as our fans were saying, say hello to Millwall.
Yeah. It is what it is. You know what I mean? They have to take it on the chin. But as you say, I would have swapped it. But we've got our own cup final coming up, Brian. We've got a chance to make history in the next 10 days, and it's going to be a big one. And I'm not nervous. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it, and I am nervous because I want it so much. And as you can see, there's a police marathon going on behind us. But yeah, no, look, it's a massive game for this football club. 47 years since we've been in the European Cup final. 43 years since we've been in the major trophy, the FA Cup. This club needs something. And you see the fans' reactions today. I don't think anyone was bothered by the result. You know, everyone was saying to me after about 5 minutes, get Rice off. You know, it's tough. It's tough for...
It's good for Pablo, so we've got another goal.
Yeah, good goal from Pablo. You know, gives him a bit of confidence going into the final. We just got to rest now, you know. We're good enough to beat Fiorentina. It's going to be difficult, but look, we'll just go out there. We'll enjoy the day. We'll enjoy the build up to it. All eyes on West Ham now. You know, building up to that European Cup final, and it's nice because our season could have ended today. Could have just left here losing 2-1, gone home, worry about the summer. But we've got a massive game coming up, and that's what we was focusing on.
Yeah, absolutely. But in terms of the final, mate, did anyone come on today and may have been pitching for a little start in the finals? Can you see him changing anything? Anyone
I think the only one, I mean, the starting 11 fully fit picks itself. You know, I think the only one that might be pushing anyone is the right back spot, Kehrer and Soufal. I think they've both done well, but I think, look, it means so much to Soufal to start in Prague. You know, obviously Czech Republic international, it mean the world to him. But Kehrer hasn't done any harm, and I think Fornells as well. He's giving Moyes a headache. He's pushing for it, but I just think if we can get through the next 10 days, you know, I don't know what sort of intensity training they're going to do. I can't imagine it's going to be they're fit enough anyway. You know, light training, get out to Prague, enjoy it. And then listen, hopefully Declan Rice, whether it's his last ever appearance in a West Ham shirt, if it is, lifting that trophy will be memorable for him, memorable for us, and then that's it, mate. It's
thank you very much for joining us this season. We ain't finished yet. We ain't finished just yet. We're going to be building up all the way to Prague. We'll be in Prague for a week. Well, 4 or 5 days, isn't it? 4 or 5 days we'll be in Prague.
Might be 2 if we win.
So there's going to be loads and loads of content. We're going to bring you everything we can get hold of. We'll be bringing it to you. So don't go anywhere. The season's not finished. But in terms of the Premier League season, thank you so much for supporting us. It means the world. Thanks for watching us. And again, after Prague, we will be back next season. So don't worry about that. And anything to say?
Nah, yeah, I think you summed it up perfectly, mate. Thank you to all the support. Keep subscribing, keep following this journey. We've got some big stuff planned for next season. But as Nicky said, it starts in Prague in a few days' time. We're going to be bringing you all the content out there, and
we'll be bringing the content. Don't worry about that. So we've got it covered over there. But thank you very much for watching. One thing for us left to say: come on, you Irons.